Greetings and welcome to Simple Cooking Made Simple with Carolina Chef. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. We've been a little busy here canning some peaches. This is the first year that I've ever canned some peaches, so I've been watching a lot of videos trying to figure this the mystery out of having to can some peaches. So we did a water bath can. So we took the skin off of our peaches. We sliced them up. We did anywhere from 8 to 6 slices per peach. Now I did not, so a lot of the videos I saw, they would take them, put them in hot water, and then put them in cold water and just kind of peel the skin off. I used a knife to do mine because I'm more comfortable with a knife, and I felt like I would save a little bit more time actually doing that. So that's how we sliced our peaches. And then we put 1/8 of a cup of sugar and 1/2 of a lemon juiced on those peaches. And then we took, when we did the quarts, I used 6 cups of water and 1/3 of a cup of honey. So we're trying to cut out a lot of the sugar and make it more natural. We did use, like I said, 1/8 of a cup of sugar. So we brung that syrup to a boil, so all that got mixed in real well. And then what we did was we sanitized our jars. We got those nice and warm. We put our peaches in. You know, I saw where people would just do a bunch of different things, like they would, you know, how they put it inside the can to make it look pretty. I wasn't worried about that. I was just trying to get the most amount of peaches I could in our jars. Put that in, and then we put our sauce in, our syrup, to about 1 inch from the top. And then once we did that, we washed our lids, got those nice and clean, and we wiped the edge of the top of the glass with water, or you can use vinegar. If you're using something fatty, I would say use vinegar, but we just did warm water on top. Put our lids on, put these on just barely, just enough to hold that lid on. And then for the quarts, we put them in our nice pot back here, filled it up to where there was about 2 inches of water on top of it, brought that to a nice boil. And then we lowered the temp where it was just kind of like a nice rolling boil. And then we started the timer. So for our quarts, we did 25 minutes. And for our pints, we did 20 minutes. And I'm going to tell you, this recipe really surprised me. Now, a lot of the ones they showed, they used 6 cups of water, 1 cup of sugar for a light syrup. And then you could go up to 4 cups for a heavy syrup. So, but I didn't want all the sugar. Like I said before, I'm diabetic. So we ended up just using 1/8 of a cup of sugar and then 1/3 of a cup of honey. And these turned out wonderful. I had 7 quarts. I've already given 1 of the quarts away, and I ended up having 7 quarts of the peaches, or 7 pots, and only 1 didn't seal. So I don't know how that happened. We stuck them in the refrigerator, and I actually ate those this evening. But this is a can that didn't have, or a jar that didn't have that much. Let me see. Woo! Did you hear that nice little seal? Just so you guys can see, and putting that lemon in there kind of helps these not turn so brown. And these, I'm telling you, these are wonderful. And right now, peaches are on sale. These are great. I will be doing some canning videos in the future. I've canned pickles before. This is the first time doing peaches, and it turned out really good, so I'll definitely be doing this again. Right now, I think Kroger in my area has peaches on sale for, I think it's like 77 or 79 cents a pound, which is awesome. So, and now since that's open, I'm not going to finish them right now. I'll put the lid and the cover on and then put them in the refrigerator. So I've seen a lot of things where people will say to take your rings off and just put them in a nice, dark, cool place and then they'll last a year or so. So I'm really excited how these turned out. I'm going to do some videos coming up with peaches. We're going to do a peach lemonade and cut that sugar back and use something else instead of sugar. So, you know, give it to your kids and you don't have to worry about them getting all that sugar. But they're also going to get some vitamin C from the lemons and from the peaches and get some good vitamins from that. So that'll be a good drink for them. And we're also either going to do, I haven't decided yet, we're going to make either a peach cobbler or a peach crisp. I haven't decided. So those videos will be coming up soon. So I hope you've enjoyed this short little video. I just wanted to share my experience with canning with you guys, because that is something I'm trying to get into. I want to get a pressure cooker. I'm wanting to do some vegetable beef soup. We did a vegetable beef soup, probably my third or fourth video. It got a lot of views, and it's a wonderful recipe. So go check that out. I'll put it in the corner here just so you guys can check that out as well. But it was, that vegetable beef soup has so much flavor. It's so good for you. But we hope you've enjoyed this video. Make sure you smash that like button. Subscribe. It's free. It's free to subscribe. You know, it's a great way to show your support. Make sure you comment and down below here. And then, you know, make sure you share this with your family and friends. You know, hopefully this will be some stuff to help some people out. I'm really, really happy with these. I'm really happy. So if you want to watch a video, go look at YouTube, find a video that you like. If you want to cut down on the sugar content, I would suggest doing the 1/3 of a cup of honey and adding that 1/8 of a cup of sugar. It isn't going to really hurt you. It's really not going to make your sugar shoot up. But I'm really, really pleased with the way these turned out. Thanks for watching. God bless. Have a great day.